Welcome back to AM Buffalo. On this first Fish Friday of Lent, we are live at Tops Friendly Markets talking about some really important stuff. Our Mel, who is our resident info person, she happens to know why we go meatless in Lent.
I'm great with the useless facts. But
That's not useless.
Not so useless. This is handy. So, okay, the whole idea is for Lent is to give up warm-blooded animals. So that's why we give up meat. And it's why eating fish is okay, because fish are cold blood. Yes. So that's the reason we do it. And it just comes from the idea that the flesh of Christ and Jesus being a human and a warm blood. So that's the sort of loose story around why we do give up meat.
Yeah, and these days people talk about just the things they give up, which is good. It's fasting, sacrifice, right? Did you give up anything for Lent? Putting her on the spot now, tossing out the hard balls.
Put me on the spot.
Sorry about that.
What did I give up?
I give up the same thing every year.
Every
year.
You have
ice cream. It's my failing point for sure. It's just like anytime I pass it, I'm like, oh, I'm going to eat that. Yep. That's happening.
I was going to give up something that was more like intangible, but I guess you got to give up a thing.
I know.
But I was like going to
I think it just helps me.
Stress. I was just going to give up, just be like, let it go. Let it go.
Oh, we can't sing. So
anyway, talking about giving up meat, and you want to look for some great meatless options, and that's one thing that Tops has, and we are going to bring Kathy back on to talk about
Kathy, come on in.
Fantastic, because sometimes it's hard to think, how do you give up meat? Well, pretty easy, right?
Right. I mean, there's plenty of options beyond our seafood and haddock meals that we have here. So anything from mac and cheese options to pasta. Pasta seems to be like the go-to option people take
in my house too
during Lent. So Panera, we've got great soup options that don't have that base of a base of beef or chicken broth. We also have what I grew up on, fish sticks, right? Those are always a good staple that you can find in our frozen department.
Oh, and it's so handy because you can just keep them in the freezer and come to them anytime. And the thing with fish is it's a good, like a protein power punch. So yeah, I grew up on fish sticks, but I call them fish fingers, Kathy.
Oh, okay. All right.
Because they look like fingers.
Exactly. So this was a staple in my home growing up, but a lot of these items right now especially are on sale. So buy one, get one items on this. We've got some great deals on some shrimp as well that you can get, either frozen or fresh shrimp that we have. Great things to make salad, tuna salad, or casseroles, things like that you might want to have ready for lunches. Again, we talked a little bit earlier about that sandwich. You always have to think about not just lunch being meatless, but dinner as well. So we have to have those options available. And pierogi. I came from a Polish household, so pierogi is a staple in our house during Lent. You can get potato filled, potato and cheese, sauerkraut. So a lot of options you can just grab and go right out of our cases.
Oh my goodness. Delicious. Are you hungry yet? My goodness, it's early to be talking about all this food, but I love it. I love that you're getting us prepared. Another thing that people need to know about, because I absolutely love this, Tops website has an amazing assortment of recipes. If you're trying to just be that foodie who wants to cook their own meatless meal, I love that your website's really got folks covered.
Yes, we have a whole recipe inspiration section called topsmarkets.com meatless meals. So that way you don't have to rack your brain to think about, what am I going to make for dinner tonight? Maybe you didn't get a chance to rush in here and grab something, but you have a pantry full of ideas. How am I going to put that together? So it gives you kind of that, last minute idea of how can I spice up mac and cheese? There's a tomato basil mac and cheese on there, and grilled cheese. Kids always love grilled cheese, so why not, spice it up? There's a grilled cheese Florentine, one with cheddar and artichokes, just something to make it a little bit different so it's not the same old, same old.
You know what? It's so great. At the bottom of every recipe, this is probably my lazy side saying I love this, but at the bottom of every recipe, you can just click send to Instacart, and it immediately puts all the ingredients you need, and you can just pick it up.
That is so awesome. Actually, I'm a massive fan of Instacart. It's a really convenient way to shop. Everyone says I'm bougie and fancy, but actually it saves you a lot of time. And
we
so
live
that's amazing
in a convenience society, yes.
Yeah.
It really is. It's something that really is a convenience for everyone. You can either have it delivered to your home, which is extra ease and important for you, or you can have it right here in the grocery cart.
I love it. So I actually went online. This is why I'm saying it's a real deal. And we're showing you all these definitely awesome ideas that are on their website. Go ahead and check it out, because it just goes on and on and on. It's not just that first page. There are so many different recipes for you to check out online.
Which is handy. Get some inspiration for your meatless month of Lent.
But you know what's even better? Is that while you're thinking about creating all those amazing meals, getting the inspiration off the website, We are also going to have another thing you can stick on that list of inspiration, how to make your own fish fry.
Okay, DIY fish
That's
fry.
right.
We're going to talk about that
There's
next
technique
on
and
AM Buffalo.
Kathy's going to help us with the technique.
Stand by.